Hello and welcome to Truly Bedrock. How you doing? As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. Laid down the floor. It's polished andesite with a bit of normal andesite and some stone as well. I've got myself a door as well. There you go. Fully working. I've also put a ladder going all the way up to the top so I can access the lights a bit better. I've had to change the redstone up, so let's have a look and I'll show you. Okay, and here it is in all its glory. I don't think I've ever shown you this before. It's pretty simple. There are 2 rings of hoppers and they've got items in. If we come around there, they've got 3 hoppers have got an item in, and those items will go round and round. And as you can see, these comparators take the signal and then light up some of the redstone lamps. And it's the same up there as well. And the plan was that they'd be in sync all the time, but I found that they were coming out of sync. Originally, if I jump up, it'd be easier, I think. So there's the daylight sensor on top of that piston, and it's inverted. And what used to happen was that piston would extend, lock those hoppers, but then there'd be another piston beneath that, and that would extend and lock those hoppers as well. But I found that there was a delay between the 2 pistons, and then over time, as that kept like switching on and off, the delay would bring the 2 sets of hopper lines even further out of sync each time. And then at some point, the top half of the lighthouse would be lit up there, but then the bottom half would be lit over here, which isn't good. So I've swapped it around now, just use the 1 piston, and then everything else is just redstone dust on glass, so that it can come through the corners like that. And so far it seems to be working, so that's pretty good. And then we got this room up here. I'm thinking I might put another floor in and make this 2 rooms. I don't know yet. Not really sure what I want to do in here, to be honest. I was thinking of having it as a mini base. So maybe have like a bedroom and then maybe some nano farms or something. Well, I don't know. We'll see. And the next floor down is actually currently occupied. There's somebody in there. We'll go down and say hello in a minute, but they've asked to remain anonymous. They want their identity kept secret for now. So I'll pop down there and we'll have a word, see what he's got to say for himself. Okay, and here he is. We'll call him Mr. X for now, okay? So, Mr. X, how are you doing? Okay. And are you enjoying your stay here? Jolly good. And would you like to tell the viewers why you're here? No? Okay. Okay, calm down. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so he's up there. He'll calm down in a bit. He'll be fine. Just so you know, he and his family were forced to live in terrible, terrible conditions. They were forced to live in a glass box, suspended above the ocean. And somebody was striking them with lightning. It's horrible, horrendous even. It's not very nice. So he's over here now, safe and sound. But we do have to protect his identity. So don't tell anyone he's there. So yeah, at some point I want to decorate the inside of there. Like I said, maybe a couple of nano farms, moving my bed upstairs or whatever. I don't know. We'll do something with it. But today I want to do the cave, because it's a big project and I've got a little bit of spare time now. So I'll have a scout around and plan out. Oh, I need that netherrack. Look at that netherrack. So yeah, I'll start doing some planning out and stuff, and I'll bring you back. Alright, so this is the inside of the little bit of terraforming that I did. What I think I want to do is maybe bring the water line down to that level there, somewhere around there. And the idea is I've made a little hole there. That's like right at the ocean floor. I want to swim down and through a little bit of a tunnel and then come up into a cave like that somewhere. So I think the water level being a bit here would be good, and then at the next line there, maybe have that as the roof of the cave, and then I might even be able to make a secret room in that area as well. So obviously I need to line it all out and decorate it and make this tunnely bit. Okay, so I've got this floor in as a guide. This will probably be the new water level here, and then I'm going to decorate it round in a curve and bring it over like that. And if I can stop swimming, what I want to do is maybe have a 4 or 5 block walkable area as I go around, and the pool in the centre. So the idea is this is some sort of, I don't know, maybe some pirate hideaway cave or something. So I'm going to put some barrels and bits and pieces and stuff and things. Yeah, so barrels and chests and some treasury bits and stuff. And then if I can, I really would like another floor. So like a carved stone staircase going up there, and just, it doesn't even have to be a big area, just a little cave bit there. And then if you come down, I've not done anything here. I'm going to go and buy some pickles and light all this up before I start blocking it off. But it's basically, stop swimming. It's going to funnel in into that central cave there, this passageway. So I'll go and get them pickles and do some more work and bring you back in a bit. Right, we seem to have a bit of a thunderstorm going on, so it might be a bit loud. Oh, and it stopped. Has it stopped? Literally as I started recording. Has it? No, it's still raining. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, Cuban's online, and I think he's sort of over by his witch farm, so I'm going to leave the thunderstorm running for a little bit. But if we come on down, I've started laying in the sort of the scaffolding for this tunnel and the little pool inside the cave. So you come along here, and then we'll go up a bit, and then we're in the area. And you can see I've started staggering it up, making it into layers, and we come on up. So that's the sort of the area for the pool, and then we've got a walkable bit, and then obviously we're going to have some walls coming in, and there's the ceiling. So I'm trying not to make it look too regular, so it's a bit of a funny shape there, and then there'll be overhangs and steep bits and shallow bits, and try and get it all in there. So I'll get cracking, get some actual blocks in. Okay, so I've got the basic shape of the pool done now. It's not looking too bad. I'll put some gravel in as well. Get that here there. What I will do is add some of the new blocks, some of the new stairs and slabs and bits. But first, I think it's just about time to start draining the water out. If you come up here, I've got a bit of a staircase going up, and it's nice being able to swim around and everything. But if I do too much decorating now, it's going to be difficult to drain the water out. So I think I'm going to grab the sponges from the community area and drain it out before I go any further with it. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Nah. How's that doing? No, it's not even touching it. Okay, I'll get some sand or something and partition it off. This just ain't working. Right, can somebody explain how this works? Obviously I'm still underwater, but I've got a couple of furnaces going, and look, they're burning away nicely, even, smoke particles and little bits of flames licking up and everything. Very strange. Well, this brings back memories. Draining the old ocean monuments in my previous world. They're not particularly good memories, but, they're memories all the same. I've done like that much so far. Not a lot, and I'm already sort of regretting it. But soldier on, get it done. But actually, while I'm here, I can get rid of some of the scaffolding now. Ooh, maybe not that piece with the gravel on it. Have a look. I'm going to have to be very careful which pieces I get rid of. I'll be right, I'll cover that up. And that one, yeah. Uh-oh. Emergency. Oh, I got no gravel on me. Remind me to fix that bit up after. Yeah, definitely feels like I'm doing an ocean monument. Can I get that one? Yeah. Well, that took ages and ages to do. A few hours. Actually had to stop halfway through and go to bed because it was getting a bit late. So it's the next morning now, so good morning. But anyway, it's all done. It's a little bit of a mob spawner at the minute because it's so dark. If we jump on up here, we'll see. This one looks quite nice because it's daytime outside and you can see some of the peaky holes that I made in previous episodes. Might expand on that a little bit. I don't know yet. I've got to start decorating it up. Probably going to cover that up. That's actually the floor of the lighthouse. So I'll cover that up, bring the roof down a little bit more. And if you're going this way, back down the stairs. Obviously, I'll rough all that up a bit. Maybe add some stone brick elements into that. And I've had to cover the pool up so that I could lay all the sand and everything in. I can get rid of that now, actually. Chop that away. Goodbye netherrack. There, much better. Got the conduit effect for now so we can see. That's going to run out just about now. There you go. Gone. Dark again. So, hold on. Let's jump in so we can actually see. Can I get some conduit power? Thank you. So, there's the ceiling. Going to rough that up. Have some stalactites. Yeah, that's the one. Stalactites. And as far as lighting's concerned, I want it to be quite moody and dark. So I'll probably only put a few in. It's probably more important to light the floor up really, but I may put some lights, just one or two, in the ceiling, just to accentuate it a little bit so you can actually see what's going on, because that's pretty dark. No good me decorating it if you can't see it. So I'll get cracking and I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, so I've just popped through the nether to get some more bits and pieces, and I've spotted that little party going on up there. I think there's like at least two ghasts up there in that little hole. I saw the legs dangling through. which was a bit strange. I'm tempted to go up and have a look, but I don't really want to die, because that could be a bit painful up there. But yeah, there's 1, 2 at least. Look at him go. Wow, okay then. Back to it. Okay, so I'm completely out of building blocks now. So I've come down here to decorate the underside of the pool a little bit. Yeah, make you a double. I'm not going to go too overboard with it. I don't know if you've seen or you remember the moat I built on my single player world, the moat that goes around the Japanese castle. I absolutely filled it full of coral and kelp and grass and all sorts. A little bit overboard with it, I think. So I'm going to try and tone it down for in here. But I'll just put a few pieces here and there. That's slabs, so that's not going to work. Put you there maybe. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to go too overboard with it. Just a couple of bits here and there. And a bit over here. Some kelp in there. Burn meal you. And probably you as well. Okay, I think that'll just about do it. I'll probably tinker about with this a bit more. But as I'm here, I want to show you what I've done. So, starting from in here, if we come down, if I can swim. Come on. Yes, that's it. So this is the outside. Looks fairly normal. Might have to put a couple of decoration blocks around there, just to show that it's, you know, it's something I've built. So if we come on in, you can see I've used some of the new slabs and walls and some stairs and bits here and there. And obviously, I've left the coral in this time. I quite like the coral being in here. We come on round. And again, we've mixed in some andesite and some walls and slabs. So it's looking quite nice. Actually, I might. But then as we come on up, you can see I've incorporated some stone brick into it as well. And we come through. It's not quite finished yet. Like I said, I've run out of blocks. But we can come on up. And that's what we got so far. And again, heavy use of all the new slabs and stairs. And bits of walls and stuff. Put some vines here and there as well. And the floor's pretty much the same. We've got cobblestone and some brick, andesite, and it's all rough, it's all up and down. And we come through here, behind the waterfall. So I'll show you that properly in a minute. And as you can see, I've made a sort of barrier with the walls and the stairs, and some fence posts as well. Partially to signify that it was maybe used at some point, so maybe like a pirate cave or something. And again, I want to get all the like chests and like barrel type things in, but I'll get that in at some point. But here and there, I've waterlogged some stairs and stuff somewhere. There we go. Waterlogged some bits in the floor as well. And then we got the waterfall there. I really wanted some sort of feature because it was all looking the same, apart from like the staircase there. But I wanted something to break it up a little bit, make it look more natural. So there's every use of the mossy brick texture there, and mossy cobblestone and stuff. That's all coming on out. Then if you go on upstairs, I've incorporated some brick here and some fences again to signify that some of this is man-made, maybe. And this is the part that's not finished. It's pretty much exactly the same as it was before, but I've got the floor in for the most part. And again, I've added different levels to the floor, raised some bits up, and I've been waterlogging bits here and there. And this is the source for the waterfall down there. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm going to pretty it up a bit more, I think. Maybe have some more grass and stuff in there. But this area is actually quite a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm thinking I'll probably put some farms and stuff in here. Because, you know, I am actually a technical player. I know I've not really shown much of it this season. I don't know why. I just started building stuff instead. But yeah, I'll get maybe some nano farms and stuff in here once it's all decorated. I've got a bit of a mining session to get on now to get some more stone and stuff. But as I can't carry on with this just yet, I'll nip over to Cuban's Island and show you the new turtle farm. And here it is. I've gone for the zoo look, I think. It's all very clean and concretey. You can have a look and see what's going on. Give them a bit of seagrass while I'm here. So yeah, if you didn't know, the last farm I built was just over there. There's the chest. That's all that's left of the old farm, is that chest. But anyway, that farm was crossing chunk borders and the turtles were disappearing. So Cuban ripped it down and I've started a new one. But I'm thinking there's a bit of a conspiracy going on, because I've set this up and it's perfectly inside a chunk, but I've still had turtles disappearing. Now, I think I just noticed that there's stuff going on this witch farm over there. There's actually a creeper as well, so I better be careful. Cuban, light your stuff up properly, man. Alright, so what's going on here? Where did that creeper go? There's baby villagers out. I saw a creeper. Where is he? Are you running away from me? You should. Oh, where's my... There you go. Get my bow. Get back. There you go. Probably should have put it in a boat. I think that's what everyone else is doing on this server, on this realm. But, why are these babies out? Okay, never mind. Why them? Are you going as well? See you later. What's up here that's so interesting? Okay. Okay, so I'll boat those baby villagers up in a bit off camera. But as I was saying, oh, they've laid some eggs. I was saying, I think there's a conspiracy because this is perfectly within a chunk now, and they were still disappearing. So I think Mr. TNC Cuban and his thunderstorms, they're all... There's a horse. They're all... Them thunderstorms are actually zapping my turtles. I think that's what's going on. So with that in mind, I'm going to glass the roof, just in case. I mean, I'm not saying it's definitely Cuban's fault, you know. But he does like his thunderstorms, and thunderstorms do like messing with the realm. Thunderstorms have taken out most of the treasures and books from the community island, which is actually that way, not that way. That's Prowl and Slack's island over there. It's actually that way. But yeah, as thunderstorms have been deleting all of our valuable and rare items, I've got a sneaky suspicion that's what it is. So I'm going to glass it up just to be safe. Okay, so that's all glassed up now. Much happier. I feel a bit safer now. Hopefully the thunderstorms won't get them. Let's just feed them up again. There you go. Well then, lay some eggs. And yeah, this farm's obviously a lot bigger than the last one, so they got more room to lay eggs, which is nice. Come on then. Lay your eggs. What? What do you want? Stop looking at me with your nostrils. Stop it. Freaking me out. Get away. Okay, have some food. It's glass, you can't eat it. Yeah. See? Told you. Not very nice, is it? Right, so I've captured the baby villagers in boats and I've put some torches in. Oh, two of them's grown. Right before our eyes. So these are safe. I wonder what tries they got. Who are you? Butcher. That's quite good. I'll steal him. I'll steal him. Compensation for my turtles. You know what I might do? I might come back for him in a minute. But anyway, as I was saying, the villagers are safe. My turtles should hopefully be safe, with a bit of luck. And there are no more creepers on that little platform. So with that, they've started to hatch a little bit. With that, I'm going to call that an episode. So I've got to go off and do some mining to get some more resources so I can finish that cave. And then, once I've done that, I'm going to do some technical builds, some more farms and stuff. But until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.